Welcome to this fifth meeting on lambda and chemistry. Let us now present an example of a chemical equilibrium with displacement and a single indication. By equilibrium reactions we mean those cases in which it can happen that the reaction stops before the reactants have been consumed. In this case, the reaction is said to have reached a state of equilibrium. We will have that the difference in free energy between the products and the reactants is zero. Therefore, even waiting an infinitely long time, the system will no longer change. That is, the reactants will no longer completely change into the reaction products. A system that is in this state is said to have reached a state of chemical equilibrium. Such a reaction is called an equilibrium reaction. In graphical mode, it is identified by placing a double arrow between the reactants and the products. The following must be entered in order: the main arrow followed by an indication with the attribute overwritten, the secondary arrow with the attribute underwritten. Here is an example. X plus Y, right arrow, oversubscribed, Q, subscribed, left arrow, X, Y. Here is another example. X, Y, left arrow, overwritten, open general parenthesis, subtraction, delta, H, close general parenthesis, subscribed, right arrow, X plus Y. We now present a system of chemical equations. One equation or member per line is written. Here is an example. Opening system of equation, C plus O, subscript 2, right arrow, C, O, plus 1, simple fraction, 2, O, subscript 2, URAP. C, O, plus 1, simple fraction, 2, O, subscript 2, right arrow, C, O, subscript 2, close equation system. Here is an example of numbering or referring to equations. To do this, Roman or natural numbers must be entered as text before the reference equation. Open equation system, open text, first, close text, C plus O, subscript 2, right arrow, C, O, plus 1, simple fraction, 2, O, subscript 2, carriage return. Open text, second in Roman numeral, close text, C, O, plus 1, simple fraction, 2, O, subscript 2, right arrow, C, O, subscript 2, close equation system. Additional information can be entered as text, as if it were a note continuing the chemical equation. Here are two examples. C, open text, graph, close text, plus, O, subscript 2, parenthesis G, right arrow, C, O, subscript 2, open parenthesis, G, close parenthesis. Here is a second example. Delta capital, H, equals, subtraction, 394, open text, K, J, fraction, M, O, L, close text.